Hey guys, it's Trevor, and it is Friday, May the 18th. It is the Friday of the Victoria Day long weekend here in Canada, and I hope everybody's ready for a great weekend. I know people are like on their way right now to their cottages or campsites or whatever. And I hope you have fun. I hope you're safe. If you're going, camping, be careful with fires, things of that nature. Just be safe. That's all. I want you guys to come back and see that, watch my vlogs. So, you can't do that if you're dead, unfortunately. So, so who's doing what for this long weekend? You guys going out to? Are you going to a cottage? Do you have a cottage up north in Muskokas, or are you going camping in like Shangri-La around here or wherever? Or are you just gonna stay home? Gonna stay home like me? Gonna stay home, sit on the couch. Not sit on the couch all the time, but watch a movie at night. I have a couple movies. Not gonna lie to you. Um, I have a bookcase that's about 6 feet high. Yeah, about 6 feet high, and it's got one, two, three, four, five. It's got five shelves in it, and they are completely full of DVDs. And I've got a little bit of everything. I watch a little bit of everything. No girl chicks. No, there's no Notebook, The Notebook. There's no Twilight in my movie collection. All right, my movie collection consists of, to name a couple movies, a few movies here. Uh, Alice in Wonderland, the Tim Burton version, fabulous. Johnny Depp, great in that movie. Alien, uh, Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, got to get them all. I've got Alien versus Predator, Alien versus Predator Requiem. I love those movies. Fantastic movies. Science fiction, gore, great. And then I've got, Batman. Now, not everybody knows this, but I am a huge comic book geek. I have been since I was a kid, and in my adult life, I still am. I have some comic books, not as many as I used to have. I had a roommate at one point years ago who um, stole them, and yeah, I never got them back. He sold them, and I never got them back, and I never forgave him. So, but I have some comic books, but I've got like a lot of comic book movies. Some of them are live action, and some of them are animated. Not gonna lie to you. So I mean, I've got like Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Year One. Um, I've got Justice League, Crisis on Infinite Earths. I've got uh, Family Guy. I got Family Guy movies, live action movies, Ghost Rider, um, Green Lantern, uh, Batman, Batman Begins, Batman the Dark Knight, Superman, um, excuse me, X-Men, Thor, Captain America, Hulk, uh, Iron Man, Iron Man 2. Big comic book fan. I saw Avengers. I loved it. I absolutely did. There are some hilarious parts in there. There's also some parts where you're fist pumping. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. Um, if you haven't seen it, go see it. And if you stay through the end of the credits, there is some really good stuff. There's a really good scene in there, and it's the same as with all the other Marvel movies. They always, at the end of the movie, through the credits, they will show you a little lead in to, or a tie in to the next movie. They did it with the Incredible Hulk. The first one was the first one. They did it with Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America. Yeah, they've done it with all of them leading up to the Avengers. Bang. Now, I'm gonna do this. All right. Spoiler alert. Yeah, spoiler alert. Um, if you haven't seen Avengers, you don't want to listen to this, okay? Because it's gonna kind of throw everything off for the next one. But then again, if you're a big comic book geek like myself, you will just be like all the other times when you've watched the end of the movie trailers. You're like, yeah, that's awesome. Um, so there's two actually in this one. Uh, First one is you remember there's a scene where all of the Avengers are in a restaurant and they're having shawarma, Indian food. They're having shawarma. It's kind of funny because you've got all of these superheroes: Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Bruce Banner, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Nick Fury, Maria Hill. You've got all of these guys. Oh, yeah, I think you've got Dr. Selvin. I think he's in there as well. Um, you've got all of these guys, and they're sitting around this big, humongous table, and they're eating, but you can just tell by the way that they're sitting and stuff that they're just exhausted, but they want to eat. So it's really cool. Second thing is nearly just about at the end. Spoiler alert, if you don't want to stop watching now. At the end, you're going to see there's a conversation between a couple of people.
And at the end, you're gonna see it's kind of like a little bit from behind, and then he turns towards the camera and he smiles. And he's got a really distinct look about him. He's like kind of purplish red, little bit of a chin with some lines on it, and he's smiling malevolently. People are going to be like, if you're not a comic book geek, you're going to be like, who is that guy? Other comic book geeks are going to be going, oh, I know that. The guy's name is Thanos. He is the Mad Titan, um, as he's been known. He's been a thorn in the Avengers side for years. But so this is a tie-in to the next Avengers movie, Avengers 2. Thanos is going to be one of the main villains. I think they're going to try for two villains, but there's going to be one main one. So that's a really cool thing. Yeah, I'm a other than like uh, comic books, comic book movies. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have all of the movies. I want to get the ones on Blu-ray next. I want to wait for a bit, see if they come down in price, or if I can find them cheap on eBay. So yeah, I'm gonna sit around and watch some movies. I've also got like Taken is a great movie. Liam Neeson, oh, awesome. Action adventure, Pirates of the Caribbean. Um, oh goodness, just looking through everything. The Punisher, um, 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 Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, Fast and Furious, Fast 5, that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I'm going to do this again tomorrow because there's more that I want to talk about other than just movies. I want to talk about music and what music you're going to be listening to this weekend. All right? So, oh, and by the way, in case you didn't notice, I shaved. I shaved like I said I was going to do. I think it looks good. I think it looks good. And, oh, thank you. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will chat with you tomorrow, and I will see you later. There's the bird. All right. Bye, guys.